Hello everyone, here is Witold, aka DJ Quiero, and in today's video I want to tell you about a software which you can use if you are playing on social dance events. From my personal experience, it depends on type of a party and depends on music genre which you will be playing on the party. You can choose a different type of software. If you are playing, for example, only bachata party, only salsa party, only room in this type of music, you won't be doing the transitions, you will be doing only overlapping of the songs. Why? Because of specific musicality of this type of music. If you are playing, for example, in kizomba or semba party, then most of the DJs are doing transitions, so then different type of software probably will be much more useful, and probably also you will be using hardware. When I start to be a DJ, I play on the parties when there was bachata and kizomba in one room. Because of that, at the beginning I didn't do any kind of transitions, I was doing only overlapping. For that, the simple software for me was very useful, and this software was Mix. This is free software, you can download it from the internet, you don't need to have any special license for it, and you can use it on a party. What I can tell you about this software, it have very similar template to compare to other software which you can find in the market. It's like two decks, mixer in the middle, control panel for samples. You can also add here control panel for microphone and for recording. In most of the software it works in very similar way, and at the bottom you have your library. You can change it to auto DJ or to crates. I think most of the software have very similar template. So when I changed to another software, it was very easy for me to handle it. Why I choose this software at the beginning? Probably because of auto DJ. Why? Because when you play on some small party, you don't need to spend most of the time in front of your computer. I was preparing some songs for my auto DJ, and then I can go dance for some time, for example 3-4 songs, and return to my computer and prepare more songs to play. It depends on how many people are in the room, and if someone asks me for a song, I can add it to library which will be played during the party. So software which autoplay, and if you don't use any type of hardware, so this type of software can be very useful at the beginning. Then when I start to play at the bigger parties, then I need something more stable and something more professional. So I start to use virtual DJ. Here is how it looks. As you can see, it also have two decks, mixer, place for your library, a browser of your folders, and here you have Automix. Also, this software I can use on some small parties, as I tell you, because it have Automix, and if you play on a party when you do only overlapping, it can be very useful. It's much more stable than Mix, much more professional. So if you start to play on some bigger events, I can recommend you to use this kind of software, especially that you can buy a hardware which is also dedicated to this particular software. So these two types of program I recommend you if you have to play on smaller events, when you don't need to control your computer the whole time, and because of that you can also go and dance a little bit. But when you start to play on some very big events, and then you need to be in front of your computer most of the time. Why? Because if you are playing on the big events, you don't want to have any problems. Sometimes you need to also handle some shows, and because of that, I also buy some hardware. And with this hardware came, first it was Serato, now it's Serato DJ Pro. Compared to two previous programs, it doesn't have a very good autoplay. So as I tell you, when I play on some bigger events, I use this one, and I'm in front of my computer most of the time. Which type of advantages have Serato DJ Pro compared to two previous software? First, I think it's the more clear waveforms. So when I play on kizomba or semba party, I can easily do transitions with these waveforms and with beat grids. Also the smart crates, which allow me to prepare my library most of the time very automatically. I just put my songs to and analyze them, and they go to dedicated crates. So then when I play on a party, I know if I select a specific crate, I can find the song which I'm looking for. So this is the biggest advantages of this software compared to previous one. Also, if you are buying hardware, there you can find other type of software like Tractor, Record Box. I think they are also quite similar to Serato DJ Pro, and as I tell you, because most of the software have very similar template like decks, it can be very simple to switch between one and another. So if you are a beginner, play on some small parties, you can use your autoplay, and if you are a dancer, you can go dance a little bit. But if you are a more professional DJ and you play on some bigger events, you need to handle some shows, then I recommend you Serato DJ Pro. It doesn't have very good autoplay, but when you use this software, you can be sure that you will do a great job, probably. Also, if you will have a dedicated hardware to it, you can use it very easily and can be very helpful to play on this kind of events. I hope that my experience of how to use different type of software and different type of parties and information about this software which I have for you will be useful. So if you are, especially if you are a beginner, you will know which kind of software is better for different, also for different genre of music which you are playing. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please thumb up. Please also subscribe to my channel. So hope you enjoy it, and see you in the next video.